morning, Dr. Wells. It's been 1,078 days since we last spoke. How can I be of service?
Hello, Gideon. A lot has changed since then.
Go on, end it. End it! What's stopping you? I forgot. Barry Allen is above killing. Isn't that right?
Get out of here.
I wonder what face I'll be wearing next time we meet. Flash.
Can't wait.
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on The Flash Season 4. Now, if you are a fan of The Flash Season 4 CW show that is airing tonight, we are getting episode 18 called Lose Yourself. Yes, that is a famous Eminem song, but there won't be any Eminem cameos or music in there, I don't think. So I put a question on my community tab a couple of days ago, and I got 39% of people saying Harrison Wells Reverse Flash video. So I did actually touch upon this in my review video, but I want to do a full video on is Harry Wells, who is Harrison Wells from Earth 2. We can only presume because we don't really know if he is our Harrison Wells from Earth 2 or if it's actually the Reverse Flash in disguise as Harry Wells, similar to a storyline in the comic books when Reverse Flash pretended to be Barry Allen. They've just replaced the kind of character with actually Harry Wells. So before this, the last time we seen a version of Reverse Flash was during the Crisis on the Earth X crossover. Yes, I know that crossover wasn't actually very good, but the 4-night epic crossover, well, it wasn't actually epic, it was a bit of a letdown. But the only interesting thing about that crossover was Reverse Flash said, "What face will I be wearing next time when you see me, Barry?" Now, we know it's not going to be Eadbar Thorne Matt Lanchester, I think that's how you say his name, because he's currently working on a Netflix show, so I presume he's not filmed anywhere. I've not heard anything about him coming back to film. There were some fake rumors going around that he was filming an episode for Enter Flash Time, but as we know, Reverse Flash was nowhere to be seen. So guys, let me know in the comment box down below. Is it Reverse Flash, or is it just a simple case of Harry Wells is getting obsessed without thinking the thinker? He wants to be the smartest person in the world. He's done the Council of Ricks. He's got, well, essentially the Council of Harrison Wells, and they still couldn't come up with an answer on how to beat DeVoe. We do know that they're going to come back in a later episode, I think episode 19 or 20, somewhere around there. So I think the simple case of what's really just going on is it's just the TV show having a cheeky wink and Easter egg at the fact that he's trying to trick Gideon into thinking he's actually the Reverse Flash, because Gideon said it's been a while, Wells, over 1,000 days, which would actually take us to episode 20 from season 1, which was a much better season than the current season. But even if this Harry Wells is Reverse Flash, I don't actually think what he's going to do is going to actually stop the Thinker. I think this year, for once, yes, for once, guys, Barry Allen is going to defeat DeVoe. He's going to defeat the Thinker, the villain, by himself. But I think what they could actually be doing is they could be building Harry up to kind of engage the Thinking Cap with dark matter, and they could potentially be setting a version of Harrison Wells up to be the season 5 villain. Now, this instantly doesn't make him Reverse Flash. They could turn him into absolutely anyone. Now, I know people are going to say, Warstu, this is another ridiculous theory. Yes, okay, you could say my theory is ridiculous, but how many times have I been right? When I said the future Flash is Savitar start. I said it back in December before the reveal in May, and I was right. So people can say that Warstu is ridiculous, but I'm right more than I'm wrong. So guys, let me know, if they're not setting Harry Wells up to be Reverse Flash, who are they going to turn Harry Wells into? And if Harry Wells was the season 5 villain, would you actually be happy? Because let's be honest guys, we don't really have much choice. I mean, the choice is Cobalt Blue. Do they bring Eddie Thorne back and make him Cobalt Blue, Barry Allen's twin brother? No, I don't think they do. Are they going to do the Godspeed storyline? Well, Godspeed technically kind of died in the most recent comic. Well, he didn't die, he disappeared when they all were racing each other, I guess you could say. Or are they going to bring Daniel West? So I think turning Harry Wells into another villain would be very good, as Tom Cavanagh is the best actor on the show alongside Grant Gustin, and he is absolutely fire when he plays a villain. He plays a much better villain than he does a nice person. They kind of did the nice person in season 3 with HR, and HR sacrificed himself to save Iris when they did the kind of facial recognition software when he like pretended to be Iris. So guys, I'm not really gone into too much detail because there's not really anything to discuss. It's either the case that, is he going to be Reverse Flash? No, I think it's just a case that they are trying to trick you into thinking he's Reverse Flash, when secretly we already know he's not the Reverse Flash. He's just acting like the Reverse Flash, or it's simply a case that the thinking cap is turning him evil and then he's going to turn into some kind of villain. But the only question is, did the DeVoe, the Thinker, calculate this before any of this absolutely started? So anyway guys, tonight we have episode 18 of The Flash, where Edwin Gauss, the Foley Man, will be introduced. We're going to go into the Thinker's lair. We've got an epic episode where the mechanic looks like she's going to be brainwashed again. The Samuroid's back. If you've watched the sneak peek, it looks like Caitlin Snow gets stabbed. It's going to be an absolute epic episode. I'm not going to talk too much about the sneak peek clips. But anyway, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment if you're new to the channel. That would be awesome. Let me know, is Reverse Flash Harrison Wells, or is Harry Wells from Earth 2 Reverse Flash? What do you think is going to happen in tonight's episode? I'm really looking forward to it because it looks like we're going to have a good episode for once. It looks like the Boring Thinker, or shall we just call him the Boring instead of the Thinker. You guys troll me hard because I say it's boring, but guys, I do think he's boring. I do think he's boring. I'm not going to make out that he's a good villain. I'm not fake. I'm transparent with my audience. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comment box down below all your thoughts about this video and your thoughts about tonight's episode. I will be breaking down tonight's episode tomorrow on the channel, and as well as doing a trailer breakdown, and I will be doing a Avengers Infinity War who is going to die video in the next couple of days. So if you want input on that video, just put your comment box, just put your comments down below, guys. I will put a card to my review for last week's episode where I said Reverse Flash is absolutely Harry, and I'll put a card for my latest video, which is going over the Black Order versus Spider-Man trailer. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you in another video, guys, very soon. Catch you later.